But from what I understand about havening, you've learned what I've learned, which is that the past lives in us in the present. And what keeps us from being present is the past that lives in us that we haven't resolved. And that past lives in the body. And that you can work with it in ways to release the hold of the past such that we can be ourselves integrated in the present moment. So on a personal level, I know that through havening, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people have mentioned it to me, people heal, they can still have meaningful lives, even in the context of what I call a toxic culture. So on an individual level, healing and transformation is more than possible. In fact, it's available, I think, to everyone once they open to it and if they get the right kind of help. Healing is not an end point, it's a verb, it's a process. And it's a process that for most of us is a lifelong endeavor and a lifelong journey. So healing comes from an Anglo-Saxon word for wholeness. So healing implies wholeness. And so what does that mean? I mean, how can we not be whole when we are whole? Well, we're whole, but we, as I know, you know from havening, we lose contact with parts of ourselves. We kind of suppress them, or we try and cover them over, or we try to escape from them, rather than working them through, rather than embracing them, rather than accepting that there they are. And these things that we suppress are dynamics that we couldn't handle as children, because number one, they were painful, and B, because there was nobody there to help us with them. So healing then really is integrating everything about ourselves into a unit, not just a theoretical unit, but a conscious unit. So healing is, indigenous people I've talked to, they talk about soul retrieval. So healing really is as a retrieval of our full entire selves. And I don't think it's ever over, at least for most of us, certainly not for me.